If you can get this one mindset skill down, you will be unstoppable in any situation in life. This is the one thing you need to understand, that when you get this, it's going to help you reframe your relationship to fear, your relationship to worry, and allow you to show up in really high stakes moments where you could, you know, get some capital injection to your business, or maybe pitch something at work and your boss notices, you get that promotion, you get that raise. This could be that high stakes moment where you're really nervous, but very excited to speak on stage. You finally get to keynote, you finally get to podcast, whatever it is that you really, really want, where on the other side of that scary moment is a whole bunch of awesome transformation in your life and exactly the life you want to be living. This one mindset hack and skill set is going to get you there. I got to witness this for myself so many times, but one of the most, I wouldn't say the earliest memories of it, but probably one of the most important memories of using this skill set that actually helped me to become the entrepreneur that I am today happened back in 2011. I was pitching my business plan to a round table of executives that I needed to persuade, because they were all going to be angel investors for me to start Lotus Life Yoga Center. I will never forget how nervous I was before walking into that meeting. I was 23 at the time and was trying my hand at nursing school. Before that, I was a school bus driver. Before that, I was a mall rat and, worked my way up the corporate ladder there, jumping from retailer to retailer, finally store manager. So I was like burnt out on retail, did not want to drive school bus anymore. Nursing was not for me. And I kept feeling over and over again this insatiable desire to start a yoga studio. And I had already been practicing for, at that time, probably 7 or 8 years. So like I was ready to go, ready to teach, but I needed money. So I remember standing outside the doors at in Rochester, New York, ready to go in and having no clue how many people are going to be in the room. But all I knew was I needed to convince, I needed to influence, I needed to persuade and sell that this was a really good investment. My ideas and my business plan that I had in my hand was a really good idea, and hopefully walk out of there with some money. I sat down at that table. I felt like I wanted to throw up right on the spot. If you are a nervous Nelly when it comes to public speaking, just put a me in the chat below, put in the comment section, because I was there. And I want you to hear and know firsthand that it gets to get easier. Public speaking, communication, selling the vision of your big dream is a skill set that you can learn. And if you stick around with me and hang out on my channel long enough and watch these videos, it's going to rub off on you. Just ask any of my friends, even that I just voice note all the time. Like, at some point you just start using your voice more because I'm so hype about it. And like, I'm like, it's the coolest thing ever. I used to be medicated for fear of public anxiety. I used to turn every shade of red, and sometimes I still do, but now I've completely changed my relationship to fear. And it's what allowed me to get in that room and pitch. And I was able to get that funding. I walked out of there a richer woman. And I walked out of there with money to start my dream business that I was obsessed with, that I was literally losing sleep over. I walked out of there a winner. But here's the thing. Here's a little side story about this. And now I'm going to tell you the number one skill set that got me that investment, got me through that really scary moment. Not everyone believed in my mission. I later found out there was 10 people in the room. 6 people said yay, were for Kim's idea, and 4 people said nay. They were against it. So another sub lesson there is you still owe it to yourself to go all in, because there will always be people who just don't see the vision and will see you as a risk or just not get it. But don't focus on them, because if you just need a certain number of people, right? You just need that right number of people to believe in you to tip those scales. And so being able to focus on I can win people over despite knowing ahead of time that some people just aren't going to get the vision is what allows you to succeed. It's that energy you exude that no, you guys don't get this. I'm getting the money. This is happening. This is my destiny, you know? So the number one thing that I need you to understand about being nervous, being red, shaky, sweaty, um, feeling like you're going to fail before you even go forward, all of those things, which I absolutely felt before I walked into that roundtable meeting to pitch. I was able to overcome them and go anyway. How did I do that? And how are you going to be able to do that? Well, the number one thing you have to understand here is that mindset switcheroo that is going to allow you to be successful in any of those big high stakes moments. And I need you to know that you need to be putting first your wants over your worries. Your wants. I want to be a great motivational speaker. I want to be a published author. I want to start my business. I want to get on television. I want to be the sought after resource for whatever it is you do, fill in the blank. Your wants need to be bigger than your worries. Your worries still can be there. Notice I'm not saying you got to get rid of your fear. No, your fear will never go away. And honestly, the bigger you go, I don't know, like the scarier things get in a way because you're going for bigger things. There's more people involved. The stakes are higher. Right now, I'm doing something called a Vocal Honey Tour, and I'm renting out a bunch of spaces and on tour, showing up and doing these amazing vocal empowerment and somatic workshops. Well, I'm not doing it alone. I have hired an event coordinator. And so it's her reputation. I've got to pay her. And then we're partnering with the event space owner too. So there's more people involved. And in some ways that makes it scarier. In some ways it makes it a lot safer because, you're in it together with people. But my point being is that you should not look for fear to disappear. Instead, I want you to change your relationship to fear. And when you can start to really want something bigger than your worries, when your want is larger and the fear of not getting what you want is bigger than the fear of the fears. When your want is bigger than your worries, you will always be successful because it's a decision inside of you. It's an energetic move and a decision that I hear it. I feel you, fears. I see you. I get it. We're doing something scary. However, it's that choice. And it's about you being intentional. However, I'm choosing to decide right now that my wants, my desires, my vision for my life, what I know is possible and what I know I'm supposed to be doing because it lights me up, that's bigger. And because it's bigger, it's going to require my focus and my energy. And I'm going to go ahead and intentionally put it over here on the thing that really matters. Most people focus on their worries. And wherever you focus, energy flows. And wherever your energy flows to, that thing gets bigger, right? If you start focusing on what's wrong, all of a sudden you're an anxiety bomb, right? And because you're feeding that worry. Same thing for this. Yes, fear and anxiety will always be there. I absolutely get nervous before hopping on a Zoom call because it's fear of the unknown. I still get a little bit excited and a little, not worried, but definitely the feeling of fear and anticipation before stepping on stage. But what's bigger is my love for it, my vision, my mission, my passion. And so it's that reframe, which, by the way, I teach you exactly how to do in my mini masterclass. It's just $39, guys. The link is below. But this is the overcoming nervousness, the 4 pillars to calm and confident voice. that you will learn in those 4 pillars exactly how to reframe your relationship to nervousness in any situation. This will spill over not in just this communication, but like getting you out of that hesitation and getting you out of that overthinking, and how to anchor into your body and retrain your nervous system so you can speak with ease no matter what, guys. So I created that masterclass because I was medicated before. Like you can't, I'm gonna challenge you right now. Like, you think you get nervous about speaking? No one used to get more nervous than me about speaking. I'd be like throwing up days before and like wishing that I would just die. Like, it makes me kind of crazy now thinking about how much energy I wasted. If I only had these tools that I'm giving you, if I only had someone else's YouTube page, like all of this info I'm giving you, because speaking and communicating, number one, it's the best way to make money. And it's so much fun. And you can really affect positive change in the world when you learn how to do that. But the other thing is it doesn't have to be so painful. And I really want to be, just look to me for that example, because I'm not on the medication anymore. And this is my life, speaking and communicating. And it's so awesome. It's so awesome. All right, guys. So let me know in the comments below, are you nervous when it comes to speaking? And where in your life right now are you focused more on the worry when really you need to be focused more on the want, on that desire, on that, I just gotta go for it. What is that thing you're desiring to achieve and bring to fruition? I would love to know in the comments and just get an idea of what you're passionate about and what you're working on and what your dreams and goals are. And then let me know about your nervousness. Where are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 10 is like, I'd rather jump off of a bridge. Please don't. But that's how scared you are. 1 being, oh my God, no way. Like I've integrated that energy, Kim. I'm a rock star when it comes to speaking. I never get nervous anymore. Where are you? Drop that number in the comments below. I used to be a 10, or I used to be like 11, 12. Now I would say I'm probably about a 3 or 4. I still get nervous, but I'm not looking for it to go away anymore. That's the whole point of this. Okay. And that's why I made that mini masterclass for you. It is a digital asset, guys. So it's there for you to watch at any point. It's a pre-recorded masterclass, so you can own it for life. Watch it as many times as you need to. And in fact, if you need more skills like overcoming hesitation, if you want to find your authentic voice, what I call your nectar notes, so that you are magnetic all the time. If you want to learn how to story tell, then you probably should just grab the whole empowered voice blueprint. That's my bundle of all 5 masterclasses. Again, you'll find all this information below, guys. But above all, if you make that one mindset move and you just decide that fear doesn't have to go away, fear can be a part of the experience. And it's not or, but and you get to choose to focus more on what you want, make your wants bigger than your worries. You will be unstoppable. You got it in the bag. Success is absolutely yours. You will get that money. You will make that connection. You will get on stage. You will start that business, because it's the mindset of motivation. It's the mindset of velocity, guys. And I can't wait to see it on fire. So let me know in the comments below. Are you resolved to make that happen? Have you resolved right now to focus more on your wants, less on your worries? Let's hear it in the comments below. And I am so thankful you're here. Do me a favor too. I don't ask for, I want you to browse and of course shop and buy and do all the cool things that will support your life. But I'm asking you right now, even if you don't want to buy any of the blueprints or any of that or those master classes, will you do me a favor and subscribe to the channel below? Because that's going to absolutely help the algorithm understand that this is of value, and more people will get shown this video too, because I know public speaking, the fear of it is the number 1 fear in the US. So there are other people out there who are suffering and they don't need to be. Okay. So if you believe in this message and you believe in this video, then do me a favor and subscribe. If you're already subscribed, just stay subscribed. Don't unsubscribe and resubscribe. That actually works kind of negative on my channel. Stay subscribed. But maybe share this with someone. But if you could subscribe right now, I really would appreciate it so very much. This is a free video, And I'm not asking for anything other than for you to subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next video.